Okay, for those of you that picked reading number 2, I want to show you first the cards the decks that I used for your reading. You got one card from the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. You got one Fairy Tarot card. And you got 2 from the Crystal Visions Tarot. I'm going to start with your Angel card. Your Angel card that came out was Strength. The angels are telling you that the message that you're going to receive today is one that might not be the easiest one for you to put into place, but that you do have the strength to do this and that you can call on them if you stumble at any point. Okay, so the first card you got was Balance. And this in the traditional tarot is the Temperance card. And I like the word balance better because what it's asking you to do is to make sure that you're using compromise in your current relationship, if you are in a relationship. These cards make me think that most of you are in a relationship right now. But if you're not, you can take this card to mean make sure when you get into your next relationship or as you're looking for the next person in your life, make sure that you pick someone or make sure that the person that you end up with is someone who's willing to compromise, because this really is going to be the heart of your relationship. Now, going back to those of you that are already in a relationship, you and your significant other may be disagreeing about something that's going on right now. And this card is reminding you that at the heart, as you can see right here, at the heart of your relationship, you're going to need to find a balance between the two of you. Right now, someone is pushing more than the other, okay? Or someone is giving more than the other. And you need to get more on an even keel. And if that's you, that's probably where the strength part comes in. Now, your next card from the Fairy deck is the Six of Summer. And I always like this card because it's about children in general. Now, children could be the issue that you're compromising on, but it's more likely that this has to do with seeing things from 2 different points of view. As you can see here on the card, it says remembering events differently. As we know, when you're in a relationship, 2 people can experience the same thing and see it completely differently. So that goes back to the balance here of being willing to compromise. For those of you that aren't in a relationship, someone from the past looks like they're going to be coming back to make some kind of offer to you. It could also be someone who is very childlike, who brings out the fun. So that's something that you can be on the lookout for or to anticipate. I really like this. I think this is my favorite fairy card right here. So again, these 2 go together really nicely. Compromise and remembering that there's always 2 points of view, no matter what's going on in your relationship. Now, this card here is the one that took me the longest to interpret. Page of Pentacles. Pages usually represent new messages coming in. The Page of Pentacles in particular has to do with education. I think in this reading, what the angels are trying to tell you is that through the balance, through the compromise that you're willing to do you're willing to talk out with your partner, you're going to learn a lot more about your relationship. You're going to be learning about what works for you personally and what doesn't work. The angels really are trying to stress that this is an important thing for you to go through. So even if you're grimacing right now as you're watching this video, you really need to take that time to talk with your partner and work out the issues that are giving you a hard time right now, and really try to look at it from their point of view. You may end up finding that you completely are going to revert your position because they're explaining something that you didn't think of before. Those of you that aren't in a relationship, this could mean that the person coming into your life is someone who could be a student, could be a teacher, could be someone associated with learning, or it could just be someone who really is a go-getter, who likes to learn new things. As you can see, this woman is in this tree, is very content playing her little instrument there. Pentacles stand for money. So this person probably can make their own money and really is pretty good with their finances. So pages are tough to interpret sometimes. Now your last card is a great one, Eight of Wands. And I love the Eight of Wands in this deck in particular because these unicorns just look great. Eight of Wands always have to do with swift movement. So again, for those of you that are in a relationship, I think once you take the time to talk things over with your partner, try to look at things from their point of view, you're going to find that you're going to be able to move on in your relationship. I'm not getting the feeling that this is like moving on without your partner. It's usually, the Eight of Wands is usually news coming in quickly. But what I think is it's not normally a moving on card. In this spread in particular, I think it has to do with your problems are going to really be solved quickly once you take that time to sit down with your partner and really talk things out. For those of you that are looking for a relationship, Eight of Wands usually has to do with things happening quickly. So I wouldn't be surprised if things start to progress quickly with this person, who pages usually do represent people as well, coming into your life. Okay, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Have a good day.